In this video, I am gonna be ranking every unit in Anime Adventures Update 20.4. With that being said, let's just get right into it. Alright, so we are on the tier list. So I will be going over the infinite traits first. So this is infinite with traits, and the ones on the list are must have, best DPS, best heal, or hybrid on placement. This is very important, on placement. Best ground, best support, summoning, best farm, and trash. So trash are the ones that are just like, what the frick, why are you using this unit in this infinite run? So I would look at it in a leaderboard run in a way as well. And alright, first things first is Kansai Daydream. If you do not know who Kansai Daydream is, she is one of the new units, and if you do not know what her passive does, is after 10 seconds of inactivity, enters a daydream. During the daydream, gain a 10% damage buff every second up to 200%. This bonus resets upon finishing an attack. So this unit is incredibly trash, if I have to say. She is not that helpful, but yes, there's no light coating on this unit. The next unit is a Valentine Brutal Angel, and if you do not know what she does, is she has a passive where she resurrects the last dead enemy, and she actually got nerfed today where she resurrected enemies by their 25% HP, and now it is lessened to 10 instead of 15. So now I would rate her as a summoning still, because that's where most of her DPS is at least. And both of these units that I just placed are both hybrid, by the way. Now Chuni, she is incredibly good. If you do not know, she applies debuff on enemies, making them take 150% more magic damage, which is insane. And Pack of Relevation, marked enemy takes damage equal to 7% of this unit's damage every 0.5 seconds, and that only does it to one enemy, by the way. But you can change her target so to strongest and make the boss only take that damage. So that is insanely meta for sure. That is a best DPS. Yeah, best. If you have unique on her, you are so lucky. And then the next unit is Vengeful Swordsman. I can't read from here, but yes, he is also incredibly good because he gets buff physical and magic, and I don't have him on my main right now, but he is pretty good for Infinity Castle as well, because he penetrates magic and physical resistance by 60% on his first attack. So that is crazy. All right, we are gonna put him on best ground for sure, but do keep in mind that he is only ground and he does not become a hybrid later upgrades. All right, you guys already know about Dark Mage, so I won't get into that. Illusionist, he is insane. He actually got his passive written now, so I'll show you guys. So his passive, Transcending Heavenly Pressure. Enemies hit by this unit under 25% health, excluding bosses, are set to fragile. Fragile enemies are excluded when hit by anything, and that basically means like 1 HP, which is insanely OP. And that's just his passive, by the way. That does not count of his ability, so that is just crazy. This unit is trash. Blood Demon is a good best support for leaderboard runs. Believe it or not, people actually use him. Boo is a best ground for sure. He becomes full AoE at later upgrades and hybrid, which is pretty crazy. Kira is also good because he rewinds. Goku is pretty good, yes, but I wouldn't say Dark Mage is still better than him. Cream Void, he is good. He's trash now. He's like, but if you do have him, I would use him more compared to Vengeful Swordsman, because Cream is full AoE, whereas Vengeful Swordsman is not full AoE, unfortunately. Trash. Support for Dazai, because he makes bosses, like any enemies actually, he makes any enemies become ground, which that is insanely amazing for leaderboard runs. Diavolo as well, he time stops, and not time stops, he makes enemies take more damage, and that is pretty crazy. Dracula, I'm gonna put him in the summoning instead, so he's all right, but I would rate him higher than Valentine, that's for sure. Leafy, she buffs 100%, so that's crazy. Ooh, Alicia on the other hand, I'm gonna rate him higher than Dracula, that's for sure. Dracula, he's pretty trash. I mean, demi-human, he's pretty trash. He's not that good because he has a really long SPA and he is a ground, I'm pretty sure, but regardless if he's hybrid, he has a really long SPA. In Latin Nirvana, he is insanely amazing. He has 3 modes. If you know, you know. I've already explained it all of my other tier lists, and I don't want to repeat myself, to be honest. Best DPS is Endeavor. I don't even know if you can't even get him right now, so that's unfortunate. Freerun, I would rate Freerun lower than Goku, because Goku is still extremely good in my opinion. Alright, Trash. Gambler Jackpot, he increases your crit rate. From what I remember, actually I can pull it up right now. Yeah, gain luck on enemies reaching 100% luck. Gambler's Wager with Death active ability will grant allies in range 50% magic and physical critical chance, so that is pretty good. Yes. Ghost Kun, I would rate him higher than Endeavor. Gilgamesh, definitely best ground. He becomes hybrid at later upgrades. Gothy, he's not that usable. Best ground for sure. I'm gonna put him higher compared to these other units because he becomes hybrid at later upgrades, which is crazy. Griffith, this is the best DPS, right? Yes, put him up there. Put him up there. And I actually have the list of the previous tier list, so I can see what I have said. Golden Frieza, I'm gonna put him right here. Yes. Trio, he's trash now. Guts Berserk, he is still not like he's best DPS now. Yeah. Griffith is extremely good. Okay, Arabelle, I'll put her on trash. Ice Claw is definitely like one of the best DPS out there. It's honestly insane. Nobody should talk crap about him. Shaltier, put him here. Hopefully this does not matter where I place the supports, at least, because it really depends where you are using them. Idol is pretty trash for Infinite. Like, you could replace her with somebody else with a DPS instead, not going to lie. Alright, Honey's pretty trash in Infinite because she just get out damaged by a lot of units because she is a single target. So yes. Here's a Samurai, I'm putting him there. The best DPS. Yes. Metal Knight, I'm putting him right here. Yes, like that. One, he is not that good anymore, but I'm gonna rate him higher than Gilgamesh upon looking through my list. Actually, I am liking this. All right. Jotaro, trash. He is best ground. He's better than all these units, actually. Yes, because he becomes hybrid at later upgrades, so that's crazy. Best ground, he applies Dismember on enemies, making them take 25% more physical damage, so that is pretty crazy. Operator Room, he has an ability where he can make enemies go back, teleported back, which is pretty crazy. Tatsumaki, she pushes back. Summoner, I'm putting him below Alicia. Sword Knight, she's pretty trash. Sakamoto, he is still a must-have for sure, in my opinion, at least in my humble opinion. Gojo, nobody uses Gojo no more, so bye. Lucy, put her, yeah, like she's like down there, bro. She's like not even, she's pretty trash, bro. Roger, he's not that crazy, if I am gonna be honest, but I'm gonna put him in best support though, because yo, Lugias, he is pretty good with his rewind, but we didn't even use him last time. Trickster, we use him all the time because of his useful range, increasing range and lessening SPA, so that's pretty crazy. Mammy is pretty trash. Shanks is extremely good for leaderboard runs because of its Conqueror. I need to get mine evolved, not going to lie. Alright, Reliable Student is also in best support because he is incredibly good with his slows. Alright. Shadow Sorcerer, he is a support, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put him up there. Shigaraki, he is a support as well because he makes enemies decay, which you can't even get this unit right now actually. Never mind. Well, I will still put him there because he makes enemies stops regenerating, so that's extremely good, isn't it? Mochi is trash, so let's not use him now. Peyton is definitely better than Pride the One in my opinion. Oh, I could put him in best DPS. What am I doing? Yo, I can put him in best DPS. Ubra Nuclear, no. Snow Reaper Final, she is definitely a good support with her ability. Toad Sensei, definitely a good support as well. Somber, she is pretty trash if I'm gonna be honest. Shinobi, he is definitely best DPS. Yes. Ooh. Skull Knight, he's pretty trash. Sorcerer is also pretty trash for Infinite, so I do want to say that. Okay, you guys can see it in my screen, so that's good. Poseidon, trash. Stain, he is low-key good. One of the best grounds. He is low-key falling off, so I need to put him down there. Alright, Ainz, Supreme Gown, I forgot what his name, in-game name. But anyway, Ainz is extremely good in my opinion. Amelia, I'm gonna put her right here. The Overheaven, still support. Buma. Homura, still the best time stop. Yes. Usopp, he's amazing, but compared to these units in this right now, in this whatever this is, yes, he's the best. I mean, he's not the best. Yo. Vegeta, I am putting him up here. Even though he doesn't become hybrid at later upgrades, he is still extremely amazing with this fully we. I put him up there. Yes, awesome. Whether I'm putting her on best farm. Wenda, I'm putting her in best support. Yes, putting her right beside Leafy. Now this is trash. Puppy Girl, she is pretty trash. Then the last unit is Zombie Risen, so I'm actually gonna put her on summoning, actually support, because she buffs support. She buffs summoning, which is pretty crazy. So yes, so this is the tier list of the Infinite. We have ourselves, oh, we only have 4 units this time. I actually agree with this, and not going to lie. We have ourselves Vegito. Who's this unit? Illusionist, Aizen, Sakamoto, and Ainz. Best DPS is Chuni, Delusion, Shinobi, Spider Immolation, Guts, Ghost Goon, Endeavor. He's not obtainable, so keep in mind. And yes, love this tier list. I actually put Nagumo in the best DPS last time, but this time I ain't putting him up there. Best heal hybrid on placement, it's just still the same. Best ground, I actually put a lot more units up here because after listening to you guys comments on my previous tier list, I hope you guys are satisfied with the tier list. So yes, now we are on the story. Yes, this should be a breeze because we literally did it last time. We already went through the Infinite, so this should be a breeze. Alright, bad. Yes. Bad. Good. Honestly, like, put him up there. His farm. Like, hypothetically speaking, any unit can beat every story mode as long as they have a good DPS. So yes, Best hybrid slash here on placement. I hope I make myself very clear. Best ground. Like, does it really matter where I place them? Because at this point, people will look at my infinite more than my story mode, because you guys already know me, but I will still put my effort and time into this. Invest support. Alicia literally must have. She's crazy. Or they're crazy. I don't even know their pronouns, bro. So I'm just gonna go they them. Yes. All right. Best ground for show. Like, I'm telling you, these units can easily solo. So I think the placing does not really matter in my book. All right. Best ground. But don't take it too hard where I place these units. At least the story mode. Like, I would care if you guys say about my infinite tier list. Yes. All right, place them. Got the or bad ground. Yes. Yes, loving this. Good support. Nice club, best ground. Yeah, hopefully I won't repeat myself again. This is really a breeze because there's literally nothing to talk about for the story one, because I've already said about them, so I don't feel the need to say it again to waste you guys' time. Yes. Best support. Roger, best ground. Best ground. Like, despite of reliable student being a support unit, he does an extremely good amount of damage, believe it or not. Sudden. Garaki. Shinobi. Didn't. Oh, not trash. Must have. This is literally a crazy unit to have because she has an ability where you guys, I already said it, so that is insane for early defense. So yes. Woohoo, put everybody in best ground. Oh my god. Yo, what the frick? I'm just checking if you guys can see it with my screen. But yes, because I scrolled down. Best ground, bad. Homura, literally best ground up there. Hines, best ground, even though he's expensive. Best ground, best ground, best farm. Nobody uses Nami anymore, no? Yeah, nobody uses Nami anymore. I don't see anybody. I don't think you feel the need to use it anyway. Wow, best ground, best ground, best ground. Wow, well, that is the tier list. I hope I made you guys satisfied this time, but honestly, with how I look at this tier list, the infinite tier list, I heavily agree with this. So Vegito, I will use Vegito for my leaderboard runs, and Ainz, that's 3 slot already, and then Chuni, and then 2 supports. I'll bring 2 supports. So this is actually incredibly amazing with what I think, at least. So yes, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about my tier list? Any feedback, any constructive criticism from you guys, I will heavily accept. So yes, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below. I already said that, but anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.